What is up, my Division 2 peeps, and welcome to the Build Junkies channel. Today we're going to take a look at an option that you guys can utilize for this current event week, which is the Polarity switch. Now, I have to say, this is by far one of my least favorite events that the game does, but tried to, make lemonade out of lemons. So anyway, a lot of people like to run up close builds, I should call it, AR, SMG shotgun, something up close where they can switch back and forth between weapons easily, still do a relatively the same amount of damage, and move through the event that way. And that is a great way to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's the way you like to run, that's awesome. One other way that you can do it here, and this is what we're going to showcase in this particular video, is using Negotiator's Dilemma. Now, if you are a DPS player, a couple things to note. One, the beginning footage that you're seeing here in Eclipse Fuel Depot, I was using my Kingbreaker and an SMG. Later half of the video, I was doing it at a distance, so I was using my Kingbreaker and an LMG. I typically, for the Negotiators, like to use the long distance method. You can, if you are a savage running gunner, by all means get out there with that SMG and throw it down, guys. So, but not really me, but I wanted to show you that you could run it. It does work, does put down good damage with the SMG, but I prefer it with the LMG versus that, so that I can stay at a distance. Now, this build also works a lot better in a group of 4, so a big shout out to Ange, one half of the gruesome twosome sister duo of our clan, for helping me out putting this video together. A little bit rough running it with 2 people, but with 4 people this build really shines when you can take some of that aggro off you and just sit back and level NPCs, multiple ones at a time, especially if you lay your targets out the way you should. Now, we had a lot of things go wrong with this video. The link laser pointer wasn't working right. I've had a lot of stuff in my mind, personal things going on in my life that I didn't play probably as good as I should have. So I apologize for that up front. But if you're out there laying the mark down like you're supposed to with the Negotiator's Dilemma, this build will just smoke everything on the map. So, but you guys be the judge. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys again in the build breakdown. Well, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay footage, and let's dive into the build breakdown. Now, starting us off with the specialization, we are rocking Technician here, and that is in order for us to use that linked laser pointer on both our primary and secondary weapons. Which, for the primary weapon, is obviously going to be the Kingbreaker. She's a hard-hitting gun, works well, has the perfect flatline talent, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. As a backup, my preference is going to be the Black Market M60 with the flatline talent on it, and I was running an MP5 with flatliner on it in the first half of the video. Sitting in the pistol slot as usual, the TDI card custom. And moving on to the mask, we have our Negotiator's Dilemma first piece, weapon damage on the core and crit on the secondary with a crit hit chance mod. Up next is going to be the named Closer chest piece from Rosina Getica, armor on the core, crits on the secondary, a crit hit chance mod, and perfect spotter as the talent. Next piece up is going to be a piece of Grupo on the holster, weapon damage on the core, weapon handling, and crit hit damage on the secondary. Now I did that weapon handling just for the LMG, couldn't make that crit. Next piece of Negotiator is going to be the knee pads, weapon damage on the core, crit hit damage on the secondary. Gloves are up next, weapon damage on the core, crit hit damage on the secondary, also Negotiator's Dilemma. And last but not least, the backpack, also Negotiator's Dilemma, weapon damage on the core, crit hit damage on the secondary, and a crit hit damage mod. Skills I was running today was the Crusader Shield. She is rocking at a tier 2, so she does not have a lot of strength behind her, so utilize cover when you need to. And the Revive Hive, and yes, this thing did get a little use on this particular run through, so definitely a worthy skill. We'll take a look at the general stats. As always, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications on future videos. We do appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out our content. We would love for you to stop by any of our other forms of social media. The links for those will be in the description of this video below. We hope you guys are having all a safe and wonderful, happy new year, happy day, and we will see you guys again in the next video.